All right. Welcome to SideboardMTG, and it's time for some last chance decks. We're going to be playing a Sultai Reanimator deck tonight. It's a deck that I've just kind of been toying around with. Probably needs a little bit more work, so I figured it was just time to go ahead and play the deck. So you guys can kind of make your own decisions on the deck yourself. If you like it, give it that thumbs up. If you like the content in general, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are going to be doing a lot of streams. Yes, Boros, we are burning the midnight oil. That's right. So if you guys are staying up late, I am doing another late night stream. We're just going to play a couple games with our Sultai Reanimator deck here. May make some changes to it. Again, this will not, like most of my my late night games, we're not going to be doing hey, we're just going to play straight through these 3 games and make it quick. This is more of a hangout thing. We're just going to have some fun with it. If we want to make some changes to the deck, we may jump over to manatraders, rent some more cards, pull some more cards, and kind of go from there. Who knows what we may get into, So either way, hope you like the deck, and let's jump to it. So I'm actually trying something with this. This is actually more of a Sultai mid-range than it is a Reanimator deck. There are definitely some Reanimator properties and stuff here. We've got, cards like Muldrotha, the Scarab God, Liliana. For the most part, I'm just wanting to play with Liliana more. And that's kind of why the deck is here. We've got a lot of nice interactive ways to do things. One of my favorite things is being able to bring back like Kitesail Freebooter with the Scarab God, things like that. I do have a little bit of disruption in the main deck. I actually think that Duress is in a pretty decent spot right now. Everyone's running cards like Vraska's Contempt, things like that. Being able to pull those cards out of their hand seems like it's the right way to go. These cards may or may not need to be in the sideboard. I don't really know, but again, we're just gonna play with it. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. We've got ample ways to remove cards from the opponent's hand: Duress, Kitesail Freebooter, things like that. We can even play Gonti, maybe get Gonti back, things like that. These all seem great. There may or may not be room here for the Journey to Eternity. So maybe we should have put like Journey to Eternity in the deck or something like that. Being able to bring cards back multiple times seems great. With Muldrotha, it looks like Journey to Eternity is probably going to get a little bit more play in the next the next rotation. So I'm looking forward to Muldrotha things come rotation. So we're just gonna kind of toy around with this deck, see what happens, and take it from there. Overall, I have had some luck with the deck. I've had some bad luck with the deck. Seems to be kind of hit and miss depending on what we come up against. So yeah, no real deck tech here. I don't know why I have approach up there. I mean, I do know why I have approach up there. I was working on my top 15 cards that are rotating out that will change the meta because they're gone. I was looking for white cards that are really going to change the meta, and honestly, it's probably cast out more than it is approach, but we're getting replacements for those. If you guys have some cards that you think are going to be rotating out that you think are going to affect the meta drastically, let me know. They may or may not make my list, and I'm probably going to be recording that very, very soon as we're starting to get more and more of the spoilers, so we know more about what's going to affect things versus what's not going to affect things. Originally, I had Magma Spray on the list, but now that we've got Lava Coil, I don't think that Magma Spray rotating out is going to hurt us that much. I actually think that Lava Coil is a great, great card. I wish it was instant speed, but don't we all? It's kind of like Roast, that sort of thing. So yeah, definitely the Scarab God. For those of you watching this, I'll go ahead and show you my current list. I need 2 more cards here. Oh man, why isn't Bomat Courier got art? But Bomat Courier, I think that its rotation is going to be bigger than anything else. If I had to place a number 1, I think it's going to be either Bomat Courier or Fatal Push. Just these cards rotating are going to be huge. We are getting a slight replacement for Fatal Push. Glint Sleeve Siphoner, we're Like, I'm gonna hate losing Glint Sleeve. Heart of Kieran is a thing. So is Scrap Heap Scrounger. You know, these cards rotating out are really going to hurt the red-black deck, which is going to affect the meta more than anything else. You know, of course, you know, if you're going to talk about those, you have to talk about Hazret and Chandra. These cards rotating are going to be huge. And then, of course, you know, Champion of Wits is the backbone to the blue-black deck that we've seen do very well. Mike Segrist was playing a blue-black deck, and, you know, Champion of Wits was a big thing there. Of course, you know, the Scarab God, he's huge. He's kind of one of the reasons everyone has to play Vraska's Contempt. Personally, I think the rotation is going to affect Vraska's Contempt more than anything else. I actually think Vraska's Contempt is going to be a weak card. And I know some of you are going to be like, what? No, no. But if you remember before we had Vraska's Contempt, we had Grasp of Darkness. We were killing Hazret with Grasp of Darkness, and when Vraska's Contempt was first, you know, printed, everyone was saying, 4 mana to destroy something. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that we're having to pay 4 mana. And I actually think we're going to, yeah, it's because it's a 4-drop, right? I think that we're going to be seeing a few less Vraska's Contempts because I don't think we have as many, you know, must-be exiled cards that are going to be in the meta, and I think that's going to be really, really huge. So, of course, you know, we have Torrential Gearhulk, Godpharaoh's Gift. This one's going to be huge. It rotating out. I mean, this is one of the big reasons. Like, you have to play a Braid because you just can't have the Vraska's or the Godpharaoh's Gift deck just crush you, because it will just show up and do horrible things to you, and it's just not cool. Approach of the Second Sun, it's one of those cards that we still just kind of have to keep on our radar. We've seen, you know, people play Lost Legacy for so long just because they were worried about this card coming in and just destroying them. Walking Ballista rotating out, this is going to be absolutely huge. Oh man, I'm going to hate losing Walking Ballista. This and Glint Sleeve Siphoner are probably some of my favorite cards in Standard that are, you know, really competitive. And then after that, it's probably going to be the Scarab God. But Walking Ballista and Glint Sleeve Siphoner are huge for me. My honorable mentions are, you know, we're going to be losing the Cycling Lands, and we're going to be losing the Deserts. I have Scavenger Grounds pulled up, but, you know, Deserts in general are my honorable mentions. We're going to be losing those, and we're going to be losing the Canyon Sloughs, or the Cycling Lands. So I do need to find 2 more cards that I really think are going to affect the meta. So, you know, that's... the new Lost Legacy is awesome, Boros. It really is. So, there's still some powerful Planeswalkers that Vraska's Contempt would work best with. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the thing. You're going to need a couple copies of Vraska's Contempt to deal with Planeswalkers and stuff. But, you know, how many decks do we see right now running like 4 copies of Vraska's Contempt and things like that? So, yeah. Poopy, what's up, man? Long time no see. So guess what I've been doing? I've been trying to install my Philips Hue and working on the Philips Hue bulb. Turns out the Philips Hue bulb will not work with the if this and that for YouTube. So I can't seem to get that working. So that's a $50 bulb I'm going to be sending back. And I'm going to try to find something else that'll work with lamp. Ah, sad face. I really wanted that. I thought that would be like so cool. I wanted that to work. Did not work. So apparently there's some other bulbs I'm going to be looking into. So we're lamp's not out of it yet. We're still going to have something for lamp eventually here. Man, mustache. I should have re-waxed it before stream. Starting to fray, tickling my nose. All right. Yeah, let's get to the Sultai Reanimator action. And we'll jump into the play lobby and play us a couple games, see if we can have some fun, right? We'll just host a new match here. Probably should have restarted Magic Online. Looks like I don't even have artwork for my own picture. Come on, Magic Online. Like, I don't know why it does this. Sometimes we'll have it, sometimes we won't. Well, yeah, I forget who it was. It might have been Madness, might have been Poopy. But one of the guys actually like threw me like 20 bucks to get a bulb for him. But for some reason I can't get it to work, so we're back to we're back to this. So yeah, I want an interactive lamp. I want it to be able to like flash and change colors when people donate and things like that. So you know, that would just more of a you know, interaction. Like I know that most people donate just to, you know, donate me some money, but any kind of cool little interaction I can throw back at you guys is what I like. So, you know, well, I mean, we can dump some cards in the graveyard with this hand. We've got Liliana, Vraska's Contempt. Looks good. I'll keep it. We got a good turn 2 going on here and turn 3. So, ooh, green black. Oh man. Now I want to duress him. Yep, I'm gonna duress him. Turn 1 duress, main board. Could this be good? He'll scoop. Who runs duress main board? This is not a real deck. We'll see. Wow, look at that. I don't think we're gonna get anything here. It's Saprolings. Sporelings, Saprolings, Fungus. What up? Well, we didn't get anything. So, pooey. Yeah, the opponent's like, nope. Nothing for you to get. But, I mean, we know the cards in his hand here. So, I'll pop those out for you guys. He did play the Forest. Now he's playing the Thalid. So, there we go. I think I'll just play the Botanical Sanctum. And then we can strategic planning. Oh, well, this is not the greatest thing in the world. And I'm just going to go ahead and fire off the strategic planning. These may or may not need to be Hinterland Harbors. We don't want those stacking, right? Kitesail Freebooter is not going to be the greatest thing in the world. Woodland Cemetery is probably going to be great. I think I just want to take the Hostage Taker. Considering, you know, we know he doesn't have a lot of, you know, instants and sorcery, so I don't think that Kitesail Freebooter will be great. I could just take the land and dump the creatures in the grave, but I think I'll take Hostage Taker and see if we can just get a little bit more action out of it, and then we'll pass the turn. Now, I am debating on whether or not to cycle this, because next turn we can just play the Botanical Sanctum, but we wouldn't have an island or a forest for our Hinterland Harbor. This would bring in the Hinterland Harbor. Like, alright, so... yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Okay, well, we take 2. We could just pull, like, you know, ooh, you know what? We'll just do it again. Strategic planning, see what we get. Ton of things. So now if I take Forest, we can bring the Hinterland Harbor online, but then we don't have the Vraska's Contempt online. So I think I'll take the Forest anyway, and then I'm just going to play the Fetid Pool and pass. This is now Champion of Whip fodder, so I'm just going to push that to the back of my hand, and then we'll just kind of play Hinterland Harbor, Hostage Taker. I mean, we're going to take a beating here. We do have some cards in the sideboard, like Yehini's Expertise or something like that. The Artifact Snatch is OP. What? Constrict. Oh, God. Yes, Constrictor. That's a card I have to add to the list. I 100% have to add Constrictor to the list. Yep. That's a thing. That is a thing. Okay, so... like, maybe Blossoming Defense would have been better than Duress. But I think that I'm just going to play out the Hostage Taker here. I think that we grabbed the Thallid. I mean... alright. We know that he played his Woodland Cemetery and his Slimefoot. I'm just going to put that back. I don't want him to have Slimefoot. But I don't want him to have the Thallid either. So maybe we'll just take the Thallid, which will reduce the power of everything else. And this way we can actually block stuff. So now when he swings, he's got to be a little bit wary. Tender Shoot Dryad. Wow. So he's also going to... yeah, we're gonna have to kill that. We're 100% gonna have to kill that. No swings. I'm just gonna kill it right now. And the reason I'm killing it right now is because I don't want him to get the City's Blessing. So if I can hold him off of it, I'm going to. So we'll just exile the Tendershoot Dryad. Because this would be enough to give him City's Blessing. He has 5 here, and then that would have been a 5th permanent, or 5th creature. So I guess now we can just play the Botanical Sanctum and pass. I mean, we're not dead yet. We don't have any monstrous cards in the graveyard yet. So that's a thing. Song of Freyalise. Alright, well. This means he's going to be able to play pretty much everything. We know we no longer know any of the cards in his hand. So there goes the Evolving Wilds. He can tap for a trillion mana. Like, this has kind of already done its thing. So, okay. So he's just using the mana to make Saprolings. I guess that's fine. I think we just Liliana and start upticking. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have triple black, so we can't Liliana and Duress, but he's only got the 1 card. Alright, so it's a skitter. Skittering stopper. You think he's playing Mimic? Mimic's pretty good. I mean, if you start making Saprolings that are bigger and bigger and bigger, Mimic's pretty good. Where's Expertise when we need it? I can tell you exactly where it's at. Right there in the sideboard. This will 100% be a deck that we bring it in against. Does he attack? No attacks steal. Well, so I think we just Blooming Marsh and then Liliana uptick, or we can strategic planning play the you know, Spore Crown Thallid. Yeah, I think I want to play the Spore Crown Thallid. And then play the Strategic Planning. I mean, either way, I'm going to get a 2/2. Like, if I just play Lily. Now, I held open a black mana for the chance at... See, putting this... Yeah, I'm going to take the Vraska's Contempt. And then we'll pass. So, Vraska's Contempt will allow me to get rid of something. But next turn, we're going to probably just bring back a Noxious Gearhulk. Alright, it's got Death Touch. He did that on my turn. I'm not interested in attacking. Million mana. Let's see what he does. Raider's Wake. So now he'll attack with something? Sure. And because he attacks with something, we'll discard a card. I guess we get rid of Duress, considering that's the weakest card right now. Raider's Wake. Does he make a Slimefoot token, attack with Skittering Heartstopper? Yeah, seems good. I mean, if he attacks with a Skittering Heartstopper, I'm going to block here with his Thallid. He did not attack. Okay. Well, I'm going to Liliana. And we're just going to neg Liliana and bring back Noxious Gearhulk. Sure. Has Death Touch. You got it, man. So we'll bring back Noxious, kill the Slimefoot. And then... I mean, all of these are going to get so big next turn. Yeah. I mean, they're going to gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. Which I'm not, like, that worried about it. I mean, yeah, he's going to probably kill the Liliana here. Vicious Offering. Guys, I'm going to go let my dog in. Apparently my dog's at the door. I forgot to let it in, so one moment. Alright, I'm back. There we go. Oh, yeah, the Gearhulk gives you life based on the toughness of the creature. So I am sure that he just swings a ton at Liliana. At me. At me. At Lily. Okay, so this is at Lily. This is at Lily. This is at me. 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 I think we saved Lily here. So we're gonna block this thing, and we're gonna block this thing, and I'll take the rest. I mean, yeah, it's 8 points of damage. It'll put us at 8. But if Lily lives a turn or two, we should be alright. We'll discard Duress at end of turn, which we'll take 2 more life for. So, I mean, yikes. We'll be at 6 at the end of this. Right? But we do get to make a zombie. We get to Vraska's Contempt something. And then the Indestructible, Trample, and Vigilance will be gone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make a zombie. And mill a couple cards. We'll see what we mill. Let's pull out the graveyard here. And let's put it back. We milled a Liliana and a Vraska's Contempt. Great. I'm going to play the strategic planning, leaving up as much black as possible. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. So I can actually hostage take her here. Take the Skittering Heartstopper. And play the Heartstopper. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can do all those. Let's do that. Let's take hostage taker. We will play. I need to make blue, right? Black. Hostage taker. We'll go Heartstopper. And then play Heartstopper. So now we've got a decent little board presence, at least we can fight back with. And Lily's still in this. So I mean we're not just dead here. Tendershoot Dryad. Alright, well. That's gonna be a thing. How do we survive? I think every... Oh, okay, so that's at Lily. Alright, so let's move to blocks. So... we block the one at Lily, block one at us, we block another one at us, we block another one at us. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. And we're needing to hit something. We'll get rid of the duress. We'll go ahead and let him make his dude. I want to see what my draw is going to be here. Noxious Gearhulk. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and make a zombie. We milled the Scarab God. If we Vraska's Contempt here. That makes everything smaller. If we Vraska's and we gain 2 life. I think that's what we have to do. As much as I want to just play this this Gear Hulk. Am I still just dead? I think I'm still pretty close to dead. I mean, he may want to put some things at Lily. I mean, if he doesn't deal with Lily, we get back, like, the Scarab God. And if I get back the Scarab God, I might be able to take over this game. I don't know. We may just be dead right here, though. Like, he's going to make us discard this so we get to put it in our graveyard. At Lily, at Lily, at Lily, at us, at us. Okay, well, looks like we cannot save Lily. So all of these are at Lily, this is at us, this is at us. So we will activate our, or his, Skittering Heartstopper. Lily dies. We get rid of a Noxious Gear Hulk. Hit land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't cast this. It'll just kill us. I can't do it. We're dead anyway. I mean, I can do it, but it's not great. Alright, so we're going to have this 4/4 enter the battlefield. We're going to say, okay. And we're going to say no. Because of Raider's Wake, if we would have discarded a card, we would have taken... whenever an opponent discards a card that loses 2 life, we would have discarded 2 cards. And that would have been pretty devastating. Now we don't have a card to discard, so we just need to stay alive for a moment. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Ooh, migration. Man, I'll tell you what though. Don't discard. So we take 2. We will be doing some trading here. Yeah, I mean, this is a May ability, so I mean, I didn't have to use it. Kitesail Freebooter. Okay, well, that's a game. We've got some cards in the sideboard that'll help us a lot against this deck. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring those in. As much as Duress may be good, I think I want Yahini's Expertise and Cartouche. Then I don't think I want Torrential. Vraska may be better, but I think I just want to go like this. Kitesail Freebooter is still going to be decent, but when I bring in the Yahini's Expertise, I don't like having Kitesail Freebooter, so maybe just more like Cast Downs, Gonti, and I don't know. Maybe a Brontodon to destroy some stuff. Maybe we want more Brontodon. Just more Brontodon. I don't know. I'll just go with the 1 Brontodon. Alright, here we go. Maybe we'll hit these Yahine's expertise and it'll be great. Yeah, like that's what I was kind of worried about, but Sapperling's... Wow, green-black hand. It's not a bad hand, though. I'll keep it. I mean, we've got plenty of lands, and we can probably draw into most things that we need. Definitely need some blue mana. At least we'll have, like, turn 2 cast down available. So, guys, I will say that it is my night with Lincoln, so I may have to, like, cut this short. We may only get to play one game of it if, you know, if I start hearing some crying in the background. So, Skittering Heartstopper, I'm not worried about that. That thing can just be. But I may have to cut this a little bit short. But we got our blue mana. We can kill something if he plays, you know, something really good here. I doubt he's going to play much good, like much that's really good. Maybe a Thallid or something. We might kill a Thallid. Can't kill Slimefoot with this, but Skittering Heartstopper. What a thing. But yeah, if I do have to go offline, once I get him back down, I'll just come back online. So I'm pretty awake. I took a nap when he went down earlier today. So there's a song. I think I'm going to kill the Heartstopper. Yep, just going to kill the Heartstopper. I mean, playing Song this early is like not normally what you want to do. So now I'm just going to like throw out my Brontodon, which will be a good threat. So we'll go green, green, black. Throw out a Brontodon. We can threaten to pop his Song. We can... You know, then it actually just Vraska's Contempt, whatever he does. That is one big centipede. It is, isn't it? Like, look at that thing. Like, you see these feet and everything? I mean, this is like huge. Centipedes. Ugh. The opponent's definitely got a cool deck here, though. What do we got going on here? Jeez, we got 60. What? Why would you do that, opponent? Like, so now this one's going to go off with absolutely no value. I'm just going to Woodland Cemetery, swing 3, and pass. Like, I don't understand why you would play another Song of Freylease there. I mean, what do you have that you think you're going to be able to... So, he might be able to untap, right? No, he doesn't even have the mana. I was thinking maybe you'd cast that, like, that instant speed, like Sapperling Migration or something like that. And that might allow him to put dudes down this turn, so they'll get the +1/+1 counters or something of that nature. But now he's not getting the mana off of it. Nothing. I mean, it's pretty bad. Like, I definitely don't agree with the opponent's line there. I think that I just cycle here. Yeah, I think I just cycle. Okay. Well, we can play both next turn, so... Or we can just play that. Say, bam. Let's do this. Do you have an answer for this? I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing. I don't think he blocks. And we'll just slam the Scarab God and pass. I mean, we can always just bring back like Heartstopper or something like that. I mean, yeah, he's got Indestructible, Trample, Vigilance, but we've got the Scarab God. What's up, guys? Okay, so just played a new thing on MTG Arena. It basically pay X, discard a card, and get a completely random X mana cost creature. Oh, is it the new Mormir? Yeah, is it the new Mormir? Yeah, like you have a 60 card deck of nothing but land. Oh, are we gonna take his Slimefoot? Or do we just exile the Slimefoot? So we just chump, or not chump, but just stand in front of it. Just stand there, the Scarab God. Let him beat himself amongst you, against you. Whatever. So I'm not doing this in response here. Yeah, I think that I just want to swing. And then if he puts in front of like my Brontodon, then I'm okay with that. Like Brontodon dying is perfectly okay. Anything that he has that dies will be okay with me. So, like, the reason I've done it like this is because I want him to swing into his own Skittering Heartstopper so that I can kill the Slimefoot out without having to Vraska's Contempt it. And then from there, we can give it Death Touch. We can do all kinds of things. Like it's gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay, I think. Like he may have, sure. I don't think he can swing though. I mean, he may swing anyway, but I don't think that he should. He did. So we're going to grab his Skittering Heartstopper. And this is going to get in front of Slimefoot the Stowaway. So we'll go to blocks. Again, we're still at 18 life. I could also Fatal Push if I wanted to, but I don't really care about that. I know I want Slimefoot the Stowaway here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it now. So that we get the extra scry. So we can go bottom. Yeah, that's going to be game. That's going to be game. Right. Mormir is just a race to 9 mana, get Zakama first, win the game. Well, I've heard of a bunch of different tactics. Like, some people want to play just 7 drops because there's a card that when it enters the battlefield, if it wasn't cast from your hand, you just die. So some people like play that. That may be an 8 drop. There's some really, really good 7 drops in Magic history. So, maybe Vivian Reed would be good. Oh well. Bells and Lock just milled you out and you quit playing because that's always your luck. There's some cards like that. There's definitely some cards like that. And that's kind of one of the fun things about Mormir is you just kind of, hit. Does he make zombies? No, he doesn't make zombie Sepperling tokens, but that would be cool. I'm gonna keep. We've got some dig here. We can just turn one Fetid Pools, turn two Botanical Sanctum, and go from there. Man, he's got those hard stoppers, don't he? Doesn't he? English. What a thing. What a thing. English. I think I'm just going to be digging for a board wipe. Considering -3 to everything seems probably really good against this deck. I got the hiccups. Yeah, we're going to play the Botanical Sanctum, and we'll play Strategic Planning and pass. I am looking for board wipe here, because I expect him to, again, to try to flood the board. We didn't get the board wipe, but I'm willing to bet that a turn 5, the Scarab God, is going to be terrific. So we've got 2 Reanimator plans going here. Because we have land is of utmost importance. So we may just play another Fetid Pool and Strategic Planning again. Yeah. Like, I could have put the Scarab God in the grave, but I think I just want to, like, cast it, and then if he deals with that, then we can play the Liliana. Let's Strategic Planning. We'll know more about what's going on, and then we can play the proper land based on that. Really? Really? All the lands in the world. I'll take the Fetid Pool. I'm going to play Woodland Cemetery. Next turn's probably going to be like Cycle Fetid Pool, Cycle Fetid Pool. So, yeah. Did my hiccups go away? They might have. Boo! Oh, I think you got them. Alright. I've moved things on my screen, so I've got to get used to looking back over here. Okay, there's a Thallid. I mean, we take another. I mean, this Heartstopper. He's getting there. He's scaring me. The Heartstopper's what's scaring me, guys. I'm getting real scared. This thing's so mean. I'm gonna play Hinterland Harbor. And then I'm just gonna pass. Here, I think the game plan is gonna be cycle. And then we've got some lands to play. Alright, so before that, I'm going to go ahead and do some cycling, because I am not waiting on that to hit the battlefield, then cycle. We may take 4 life for the Champion of Wits. Oh man, another champ. Now we need to find Brontodon. Maybe I should have brought in Veroska or Vivian Reed to deal with these things. Manglehorn's another card that I wish would have gotten more play, but Brontodon was printed, so you just don't see Manglehorn. I'll throw a champ in the grave. Champ down! There's Gonti. Play that. So, yeah, I think I just want to play the old Scarab God here and say boo. Yeah, Manglehorn was really, really good. I don't think that like it's impactful or whatever, but I thought it would be really good in this Reanimator deck. In my original versions of Reanimator, I had a couple Manglehorns, but at that point, you know, this was before we had Ixalan, so we didn't have Brontodon. So, Vicious Offering. It was kicked. He sacked the skittering Heartstopper. I am just gonna, you know, pitch the champion wits again. And if he doesn't play another creature, I'm probably just going to down tick and bring back... I hope he doesn't play another creature. Yeah, I'm just going to throw away the champ. And we don't need the additional land this turn. So I'm going to play the Botanical Sanctum. We're going to play the Liliana. And the whole reason I'm actually making this play is so that he can't attack us next turn. So I'm just going to hostage taker and take his Thallid. And then we'll pass the turn. So unless he has something with haste, which I mean, he could have Crocodile of the Crossing. It's like the only green card with haste that I know of. Four mana. Another Raider's Wake. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll just go ahead and mill us a couple. Now we'll go Cartouche on Hostage Taker. And when it enters the battlefield, we'll be able to kill the Llanowar, which means it can't swing at us next turn. Yes, we would love to use its ability. I'm going to play a land for the turn, and then I'm going to play his Thallid, and then we're going to play Strategic Planning, which if this would have been Chart, of course, we wouldn't have been able to play it either. Oh, there's a Muldrotha in the grave. I think Fatal Push is going to be enough. So I'm just going to take the Fatal Push here. We're going to get into combat and gain 3 life, which is going to be great. It's going to be just great. And then we can probably just win this game from here. So, yeah. Okay, thanks YouTube notifications for telling me Eric was streaming. Yeah. Oh no, Varaska. So, destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment, I assume. I mean, if he downticks the Varaska, though, I'm killing Varaska. Wow, he's just going to kill the enchantment. He's just destroying the enchantment. Did not destroy the hostage taker. He's given a lot of respect there. So, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This is Muldrotha. So, we're going to bring back Muldrotha, right? And now, we can play... I mean, I could just play the enchantment again. We can play the Liliana. Down tick... Nope. We can up tick Liliana. There we go. We'll go to combat. Swing at Varaska. Swing at Varaska. Think he's got Fatal Push? I'm not worried about damage right now, so we'll just swing at Varaska, be done with her, pass the turn to him. If he plays anything small, we'll just Fatal Push it. Treasure. Alright, well. Muldrotha. Muldrotha. Well, he had a treasure. He could tap for the treasure. Song of Freyalise. What do we got in the grave? On? So Muldrotha Liliana is like one of the greatest things ever. I'm going to just kill a Sapperling token. Play the land. I'm going to play Cartouche on Muldrotha. So we're going to go black, blue. Let's go blue here. And we'll give that -1. Then, yeah, that's going to be game. That's going to be game. So, yeah. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's play another. I don't have any Lincoln issues right now, but yeah. Yeah, I think after rotation there's going to be some cool Reanimator things. I mean, there's just going to be some cool stuff to do, so I'm looking forward to it. No way to really get these in the grave. This is not the greatest hand in the world. We'll see what happens. It's probably the worst thing in the world, right? Whatever. So I'm just gonna play Interland Harbor because we don't have a way to bring it in untapped any other time. Then we'll play Blooming Marsh on 2. Like I could play Blooming Marsh or Swamp on 1 so that I could Fatal Push, but I'm not going to. We're just gonna play the Interland Harbor tapped and pass. Wow, alright. No play from the opponent. We'll pass. Anything he plays this turn, we Fatal Push it. And pray we draw land. Virashino Pyromancer? No, Chart of course. Okay. Okay, opponent. Okay. He threw away Ziltalpa. That's a little bit scary. That's a little scary. Not gonna lie. Maybe we can get to the Scarab God before he can get his way to get this back. I assume this is like Jeskai. I don't know. I don't know. I assume it's like a Jeskai God Pharaoh's Gift deck, or maybe a refurbish God Pharaoh's Gift deck. Wow, okay. So there's a Dragon Skull Summit. He's got the white... ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there. We just need one more turn. Or one more land. Like, an untapped land would be so nice. Probably going to be like Fetid Pool, even if we get it. But it would still be so nice. We're going to go Champion of Wits. And this is why Champion of Wits is in the deck. Because we're going to draw 2 cards. Possibly keep those 2 cards. Because they're easier to cast. We'll get rid of Gearhulk and Muldrotha. We did not hit a land. We did not hit a land. Fungal Infection. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Create it. Well, didn't you do a thing? He did a thing. He did a thing. Okay, I mean, it's a thing. Sapperlings. What? We need to find a land. I mean, at least we can like play Gonti or Hostage Taker next turn. So depending on what he plays, if he brings back this Talpa, we may just Hostage Taker that. Like, I don't know if we'll be able to play it or not, but, you know, we might do it. don't understand what the opponent's trying to do here. I'm just going to go ahead and cast this to get rid of his one creature. We'll just Fatal Push it. Okay, well, we'll strategic planning. See if we can find a land. It is a fetid pool. And another strategic planning. Yeah, I'll just take the fetid pool. We'll play fetid pool. Pass. So at least now we can play cards like the Scarab God. If we hit a Liliana, we can play that. There's a Muldrotha. I think we just slammed the Scarab God here. Or maybe we slam Gonti? Yeah, let's play Gonti. Because we can leave up Fatal Push. Let's play Gonti. See what the opponent's got going on here in his deck. Opponent, you have no clue how much I just helped you out. 4 lands. Oh my goodness. 4 lands. Right. Oh. Is he gonna like... Sure. I think we can get away with the Scarab God this turn. Chart a course. Alright, so I mean, he's digging some more. I'm definitely going to try to slam the Scarab God. Indomitable Creativity. Okay, so he's only got like 2 or 3 creatures in his entire deck. Alright. That's a thing. So we're just going to slam the Scarab God and pass, and if he can't answer it, then we should be alright. So I assume with the Indomitable Creativity, he's got some way to produce some artifacts somewhere. He's going to destroy those and then like flip through his deck and find like 2 or 3 creatures, and just, they all come in. Rupture Spire. Let's see what happens. Depths of Desire, return target. Yep, there we go. So now he's starting to create some treasures. There's a Brontodon. I'm just going to replay. Old Scarab G. What's up, Gavin? What's up, Scott? How you doing? Welcome to the community. It's a pretty cool place to be. I don't always play the best decks, but you know, sometimes we have some fun. It's a really fun place to hang out. Welcome. Okay, is this going to be creativity? Noxious Gear Hulk. I love it. I love it. I mean, he gains 5 there. We'll play a Botanical Sanctum. Replay the Scarab God. Like, do we even need to play anything else? I mean, if he's like just stalling, then the Scarab God's eventually going to get there. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh goodness, is this another one? Meteor Golem! Oh, of course it is. And then we'll take 5. Alright, unfortunately, it looks like I actually got to play, like, Lebrontodon. So, yeah, I mean, we'll play land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play Lebrontodon. Now I can block the Golem, take 5, and then kill the Noxious Gearhulk. I guess that's the play. Well, okay. Then I'll just kill the Gearhulk. The opponent's got a lot of really big stuff here. This is a spicy deck. Very spicy. Wow! Zatalpa! Blooming Marsh. I think I have to Hostage Taker here. And we'll take the Zatalpa. And then just pass. Hopefully he's running out of ways to kill my creatures. I really don't want him to kill this Hostage Taker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can play the Scarab God and activate it in the same turn now. That is a thing. Wow. Alright. Right, opponent. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, he refurbished. We take 3. Yeah, so now we just play the Scarab God. Then we pass. And then we can always just bring back Hostage Taker. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead, try to bring back the Hostage Taker. And then we'll grab Zatalpa. Maybe we should have just brought back his Zatalpa and like blocked. But we'll take the 5. Now we can do some pretty cool stuff. I mean, we can bring back our own Noxious Gearhulk if we passes the turn. Like, so if he lets us untap right here, I think he's gonna like use his Never to Return to eat something out of the graveyard, like whatever he's most fearful of. Nope. Looks like Indomitable Creativity. That's pretty good, opponent. So he'll get 4 creatures here. It's pretty good. So we got Self Rebooter. I'm gonna take his chart, of course. Yeah, he's gonna get to draw 3 cards. Meteor Golem kills the Scarab God. Noxious Gear Hulk will kill our Kitesail Freebooter, giving him his Charter Course back. And jeez, what a thing! He's actually got a lot more creatures than I expected in the deck. I have played a deck like this, Gear Explosion, so yeah. Well, he doesn't get things back from the graveyard from there, but let's see what he's got. I don't think we have a chance here. Look at that. He's got Lilianas. He's got all kind of cool stuff. I'll take the Liliana. Like, how do we live through this? So, I don't think we can live through it, but we can try. We play the Scarab God. We bring back... Yeah, I don't think we've got a way out of this. How much damage do we take here? So, I mean, this is 8 damage by itself. So it's going to be 8 plus 5 that we can't stop. Maybe we stop, like maybe we block Combustible and just eat the Noxious. He takes our Gonti. Okay. So if we gain 4, this could be wrong to grab this Noxious Gear Hulk here, but I'm going to Noxious Gear Hulk, eat the Noxious Gear Hulk. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to eat Noxious Gear Hulk here. And this is going to gain me a little bit of life. Fungal Infection. Yeah, we'll use the ability. We'll go to blocks. I'm going to block here and here. This is not over. Not over yet, opponent. We're at 1. Depending on what he's got in hand, we untap with the Scarab God. Cathartic Reunion. Okay. We're at 1, but we're going to gain 6 next turn. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Alright, so we're going to go black, blue, and yeah, this. We're going to go ahead and get his Noxious Gear Hulk back, because I want to take things from his graveyard. We're going to eat the Combustible Gear Hulk. Kitesail Freebooter. Sure, we'll put that on top of the library because it can fly and it's 2 mana. So it can block the Zatalpa. And we're going to take his Indomitable Creativity. Oh my goodness. This is so close. So close. But not over. It's definitely not over, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've got 4 mana to protect us from a refurbish. So if he does go to refurbish something, then... get back our other Kitesail freebooter. Yeah, I think I want to get back the other Kitesail freebooter. Let's cancel that. Let's block. We'll say okay. Depths. Well, it doesn't have trample. So now he gets... yeah, we did declare block, though. So now I'm going to grab the other Kitesail freebooter in my graveyard. Which this was the plan anyway. After first strike damage, we were going to Kitesail freebooter. Which would allow us to go ahead and take that Indomitable Creativity from him again. So we'll go ahead, take that Indomitable Creativity. Wait a minute, does it have trample? It does have trample. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. That was definitely my mistake there. Wow, my bad. It does have trample. Yeah, you're right, Madness. I didn't read it. How could have I done that different? Eat the zombie to gain 1 additional point of, or 2 additional points of life. We would have been at 1. Yeah, Flample, double strike. Yeah, I could have hung in there a little bit more. Yeah, we could have brought back the other guy. Yeah, just grab his top. Well, he still would have been able to bounce it. So yeah. Well, I think I want Thrashing Brontodon for sure. Cast Down's going to be great. We'll get rid of Fatal Push. And yeah, we'll just get rid of Fatal Push, and I mean, Duress is probably going to be awesome. So maybe get rid of a Muldrotha, and then run it back like that. Yeah, I think that like we were at 1 when it was over, so I think my other play was to grab the other Noxious Gearhulk, and then go from there. Yeah, this is going to be the last game for me too. I'm gonna call it a night after this one. So we're gonna play a little bit here, and then good night, Justin. Have a good one, buddy. I know it's late. You got stuff to do tomorrow, I'm sure. The Meteor Golem. Oof. I like this dude's deck. He's got a great deck. Justin's like, you punt it, I'm going to bed. I like it. I like it. You punt, everybody just leaves. Okay, opponent. Not a bad hand. Not the greatest hand in the world, but not a bad hand. I think we keep and just pull something out of his hand early. What worries me is he has, you know, a bunch of draw and discard and things like that. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. I want to keep the fetid pool, but I also want to get my blue mana out there because I know we're going to need it at some point. So, I mean, he's going to have a lot of ways to churn through his deck. So we're just going to go Blooming Marsh. We'll go ahead and take a look under the hood, see what we're working with. Show me what you're working with. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Dismiss All. Then we're going to hit OK. And he's got Shard of Rags to Riches. All creatures get -2/-2. Liliana. Depths of Desire. Chart a Course. He's got lands. Rags to Riches. What a thing. Rags to Riches will... Like, I want him to use the Depths of Desire, so I'm going to take the Rags to Riches. And now we're just on a draw game here. I mean, he can go land, Chart a Course. He's going to go Rupture Spire. Alright. So he plays the Ruptured Spire. We get a cast down. That works. We'll attack. I really want to get this Muldrotha down. I want to play a Muldrotha game. I can't wait to see what Sultai is really going to be. I pray that it is a tier 1 deck. If Sultai is a tier 1 deck, guys, hang it up. If there's a tier 1 Reanimator deck in Standard after rotation, it's going to be... That's what I'm playing. Like, straight up. I don't even care if it's Sultai, but I really want it to be Muldrotha with some, like, crazy... Oh, my goodness. I'm all over that. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I want. And if it happens, I'm going to be so happy. We threw a Meteor Golem away. Well, okay. I expect that he bounces this turn, but if he does, like, we just replay it, I guess. We may just play Liliana and start ticking up. We're getting there. Depths of Desire. Return target creature. Okay. Five black. There we go. How Liliana was meant to be cast. 5 black mana. We'll mill a couple. And then, of course, you know, we'll jump into combat if he wants to cast his Rags to Riches. Like, if he wants to bounce this so that then he can cast Rags to Riches, sure. Then again, he may, like, this creates a mana of any color, right? Yeah, so he can produce white with that. Alright, so he's not even casting, yeah, so he's happy with what we have under here. So he just makes the treasure, he brings back his own Liliana, which will then bring back Meteor Golem, which will destroy our Liliana. That's all okay. So we'll bring back the Meteor Golem. Meteor Golem destroys our Liliana. What? Hit his Liliana? Yeah, I think I just want to play Muldrotha here. And then we'll attack his Liliana. Like, Muldrotha seems really good just as a 6/6 body. So, we'll see what happens. Like, because then I can just play my Liliana from the graveyard. He milled an Indomitable Creativity. At least he can't swing at us, I don't think. I mean, if he swings, we eat it. And then we kill this, swing back. Yeah, I didn't think he swung there. Alright, so we'll play the Botanical Sanctum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we'll be able to bring back Champion of Wits next turn. We'll attack Liliana. Whichever one lives, we kill the other one. Sweet. So yeah, I'm just gonna cast Liliana from the graveyard and make a zombie. And we milled 2 more lands. Alright. Awesome. Awesome. So he makes a zombie, mills Swamp, Cathartic Reunion. Still got 5 cards in hand, though. May play up to 1 permanent of each. So we can play. Alright, so we can play a land next turn if we want, since we're no longer on lands. Unless we draw one. I mean, I can play them from my graveyard, so I don't have to play from my hand. I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll see. You just love the endless potential. Come rotation, mono white decks, Izzet spells, tribal decks, Sultai, Naya, Abzan, Grixis, mono green, Golgari, Dimir, all kinds of potential. 1 permanent of each kind. Kenneth, when did you slip in? Hey, Ray. What's up? Wait a minute. A Ray said, "What's up, Kilo?" Is that who I think it is? Are you still watching, Ray? Is that like Arizona, Ray? If it is, welcome, dude. Welcome. There's a duress. Should probably cast that. Yeah, we're gonna take the refurbish. We're gonna hopefully mill of Vraska's Contempt. Like, that's what I'm looking for here. Well, all right, we got Kite Self Rebooter. It's not quite enough. We'll play land from the graveyard. Play Kite Sail. We'll take the fungal infection. I guess Champion of Wits. Oh, I've already played a creature for the turn, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we just pass. Unfortunately. Where's the Vraska's Contempts? Wizards, obviously. Right? Rotation wipes the board, so to speak. Only 2 decks will be left standing with any power left rotation. Those decks are Esper Control and Merfolk. Primarily because they don't lose much. I also think Grixis is going to actually pick up as much power as it's going to lose. So, you know, that's a thing. What do we do here? I mean, we can just recast it. Like, I don't have to worry about it if I don't want to. We just let him do all the things? Sure. I don't care. He makes a zombie. The main reason I did that is because we can just downtick Liliana now. I really, really need to hit a Vraska's Contempt to deal with this Ziltalpa. Or a Hostage Taker. Hostage Taker would be terrific as well. Ugh, indomitable creativity. Well, I mean, he hits the Scarab God. Nope, I'm going to take it. I took 5. How brave. I'm so brave. We get the Scarab God back. How do we do this? We return Muldrotha. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play the Scarab God. We'll play the Scarab God, then we can cast something down. I don't know if we can navigate through this, or I don't know if I can navigate through this. Yeah, the Indomitable Creativity is pretty good. Like, that's an interesting card for sure. What does he bring back? Meteor Golem. I guess Meteor Golem kills the Scarab God. Oh, he's gonna kill Muldrotha. Doesn't like Muldrotha. Okay. So I'm just going to block here. Cast down here. We take our beats from Combustible Gearhulk, or from Ziltalpa. We have got to find an answer for this Ziltalpa. We basically just need our own Ziltalpa. What is he playing? Another Combustible Gearhulk. How brave can we be? Nope. Are we dead? Are we dead, or did he hit lands? Wow, minus 11. Wow. So he hit us with a never to return for 7 and a rags to riches. Right? Jeez. Well, guys, yeah, I was gonna, yeah, I knew it was a gamble, and we were at 7. I should have just given him the 3 cards, but I'm getting pretty tired anyway. You know, it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning here, so I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun watching the opponent's deck. Oh my goodness, that deck was pretty cool. So I might actually go back and analyze that deck a little bit, see if I can put something together along those lines. It looked like a lot of fun. So you're about out of gas too. Yeah, that's kind of why I took that big gamble right there. I was just kind of out of gas. So go check out your take on Modern Goblins for Subscriber Sunday, and we'll see you next time. Right? Seems great, Madness. Everyone, thank you for showing up for our late night stream. I've just been wanting a reason to just go ahead and delete this deck off my list. You know, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Bam, done. I guess at some point tomorrow I'm going to be trying to record my top 15 cards rotating out. You guys mentioned one tonight. I forgot what it was, but it was huge. It was a card that I 100%. I think a braid rotating out is going to be big, but there's going to be something else. So, yeah. All the streams lately. Yeah, well, yeah, Constrictor. I'm going to do it right now while I'm thinking about it. We're going to do... Come on. Mouse. Winding Constrictor. Yeah, that's a big one. That card rotating out is going to be... Come on. Come on. My mouse is not wanting to... Come on. My mouse is 100% froze now. There we go. Yep, Winding Constrictor. I have to find one more card. One more card that's going to be maybe Gonti. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for tonight. Right. But there's another red destroy target artifact, right? I mean, I guess for now, maybe a braid is it. So, those of you that watch the late night stream, those of you that are watching the replay, you guys are going to have a little insight on this. These are probably the big cards that I think are going to cause an impact because they're leaving. I always say that, you know, on a rotation, you actually get more of an impact on what's rotating out. No, I don't think Fumigate's going to make an impact because we have Cleansing Nova, Settle the Wreckage is still around, things like that. So I don't think that that's going to be an impact on the meta because we have a direct replacement. It could have been Disallow. Disallow is going to rotate out, and we're not going to have that stifle effect. And we're going to have, you know, cards that are going to replace Disallow, but can we get some last chance decks for Drake Haven and Marionette Master? I'm actually thinking about a Marionette Master deck. So, yeah. There's a 4-color Marionette Master deck that floated around for a while. I'm going to go back and see if I can find that list. I want to say the last time I seen it played was like Jeff Hogan. What is his name? Yeah, Jeff Hoagland? Jeff Hoagland? Right? So, yeah, I'm looking for that list. As soon as I find it, we'll probably play some Marionette Master goodness. You know, Aetherflux Reservoir. I should probably put that on the list. That's probably more impactful than Approach of the Second Sun at this point. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. A Rakdos Marionette Master deck that runs Apex of Power. Seems good. Well, probably not, but Apex seems so fun, right? Fumigate is what you want against a creature deck? I think so, because Fumigate, like, I think that Cleansing Nova is a better card overall. And just because of its flexibility, right? And it will require a little bit of creative deck building to get the best, like, build around or whatever, to make sure that you're not, like, using enchantment-based removal and then you want to destroy all artifacts and enchantments. I don't think that's exactly where you want to be. So, depending on, like, you know, how people build their decks, that Cleansing Nova could be better. But I do get the sentiment of, if you're fighting against a creature deck, you want to gain life. So, yeah. I'm taking the words out of your mouth. Well, yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly the way I feel that that Cleansing Nova is. I'm not really going to say one's really greater than the other, because I get where you're coming from, Madness, as far as against a creature deck, you want to gain life. Like, that's the most important thing to you. And against a control deck, it's a dead card. So having a card that's not so dead, but yet having a card that's perfect in certain matchups, yeah, I mean, there's some tit for tat, I guess. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got for tonight. I will check out Noxious, and we'll see what's going on. Soulscar Mage could be on this list. Okay, so I tried to stop hitting red drops. A Braid's probably going to go in my... Like, I'm not really thinking the loss of a Braid is going to, like, truly just warp the meta, because I think there's going to be other, you know, anti-artifact cards. And I think there's some good stuff, but Soulscar Mage should probably be on the list somewhere. Just because it gives, you know, those red decks ways to deal with those bigger creatures and things like that. We're not going to have as many indestructible creatures, I don't think, so maybe Soulscar Mage leaving's not going to be that impactful, because some of the things that require you to need Soulscar Mage are kind of going to be gone. So, yeah, well, I've got the honorable mentions over here is Scavenger Ground, like all the deserts, because there's some really good utility deserts. Ifnir Deadlands has seen a lot of play. One of the deserts even got banned. It was so good. Scavenger Grounds is absolutely terrific. Sheffet Dunes, like the time that Sheffet Dunes was going to be better than ever, the mono white decks are here, and now we've got, you know, rotation, and they're not going to be as good. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just, I think that the cycling lands, I think that they were more powerful than a lot of people will give them credit for, because, you know, drawing one late game, you're not holding that dead card. Right, Hash Up Oasis, these utility lands, they've gotten so much play. So yeah, the Amonkhet block was pretty good. I agree. So, yeah, the cycling deck and your Archfiends. Oh man, yeah, Archfiend of Ifnir, right? Only one that never saw real play was Rivulet. Are you serious? You do know that that was like huge in the Approach deck when Approach was big, right? Rivulet was like the main win con for a couple decks. Yeah, oh my god, Rivulet got some play. Oh man, you know what? I'm probably going to play that Bant Lands deck that I have. I've actually got that deck in paper. It was my backup deck. But I'm going to be playing that Bant. I'm going to play that Bant Lands deck. So get ready for a lot of last chance decks. So you guys can see it here. I've already started my thumbnail with the big last chance up there. Right? I may spice that up, make it look a little prettier or something. But we're going to be doing some more last chance decks. So. And that lasted how long? Until we got what? It lasted all of Ixalan, and then Rivals of Ixalan come out, and that deck went away. So it lasted for a full block. Yeah, I mean, you had Blue-White Approach was a real deck for quite some time, and then the Hero of Dominaria come out, and there just was a better way to do things. So. Ifnir Rivulet was around. It had its time. Rivulet only got play in my Bantland streams and some Marionette decks. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think Hypno Rivulet was played in, like... Okay. It was played as a 2-of in the blue-black decks even before that. When Oliver Tomoko won the U.S. Nationals... I think it was U.S. Nationals. Oliver Tomoko won those, and it was because he had 2 Hypno Rivulets for the blue-black mirror, and the Hypno Rivulets are what helped him win Nationals. So, and that was, like, I want to say January? Or December, right? Somewhere like that. Yeah. So, okay, right. The Hypno Rivulet got played, so I'm going to say that all of the utility deserts were good. Yeah. You can make an argument for, like, any good card. But, yeah, the point being is that losing the utility deserts it's going to hurt. Like, not as much as we may think, because we're getting, like, these new lands, and, you know, the mana is going to change and all these other things. But I think that that losing I think that losing them is going to be good. So, not trying to give attitude. Yeah, it is. It's always hard to convey. And me and Madness, like, I always think Madness is just yelling at me half the time. So, well, that's kind of why I have the gods up here. When I talk about Hazard, I'm going to talk about, like, losing all of the gods are going to be a big deal. When I talk about losing the Scarab God, I'm going to be talking about how I wish the other gods would have gotten play. But, you know, when we originally seen most of these printed, everybody was like, oh, man, these are going to be the greatest commanders ever. And from what I understand, they have been. They've been a lot of fun, so. Losing Brawl won't matter much. He mostly... You're right, he's Modern Storm... Awesome. Well, Brawl got banned in Brawl, so that was pretty cool. Like, how you gonna ban Brawl in Brawl, right? Come on, Kenneth. No, it wasn't Kenneth that was going to bed. I was going to say Kenneth. I thought you went to bed. Yes, Scavenger Grounds maybe felt more than any of them because, especially with the new graveyard mechanics and things like that, it's going to be a real thing. Which I actually think that that's good. I think that if you're going to have just, you know, easy hate on a particular deck that is going to really hurt that deck, like these decks that are going to be running, you know, graveyard mechanics and stuff like that, I don't think that you should have just free hate in your deck against those. I think that it should take up a slot in your sideboard. You should have, like, not just, here, I've got a couple Scavenger Grounds in my deck. I just guaranteed have at least some hate against these graveyard decks. Scavenger Grounds was the reason that most of the graveyard decks, like, just kind of went bye-bye. So, Silent Gravestone could be it. We've got, what's the tome? We've got the Totem. If you're playing white, you got Remorseful Cleric, things like that. So, yeah. We should do a top 15 sideboard cards we're going to miss after rotation. Right. Sentinel Totem is the next best. I like Sentinel Totem. I do like Sentinel Totem. I think Sentinel Totem is very good. I hate that we're losing Crook of Condemnation. I really liked Crook. Crook worked really well. It's not a Relic of Progenitus, but it was standard Relic, you know. Don't forget Ashes, really. Ashes don't even stop the Scarab God. Does it? What does Ashes do? I want to say that I was talking to Rush about Ashes not too long ago. Ashes. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or activate abilities of cards in graveyards. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 1 life. What does that do? So they can't use Jumpstart. So this will stop Jumpstart. They can't activate abilities. So, I mean, it would stop, like, Champion of Wits and things like that. But if you're trying to reanimate it, you can just, bam, target it, reanimate it, but then again, like Muldrotha lets you cast them from the graveyard. So maybe Ashes actually picks up potential come rotation. Madness, you may be onto something, dude. This may actually get a little bit more potent. I can't say that last word. Abhorrent. Yep, that one's beyond me. Use your phonetics. Yeah, it does stop Muldrotha. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be trying to put out some videos that, you know, I think you guys may like that are not just gameplay. I do want to expand the channel beyond gameplay a little bit, so. Guys, that's all I've got. I'm getting pretty tired. We're 5 minutes till 2. Most of you should probably be in bed too, and probably, yeah, what? Abhorrent. So I was close. I was close. I'm afraid that I can't allow that to go through. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it's been fun, guys. It has. It's been a lot of fun. Ash's skills squeeze for good. Because you can cast him from exile. So if you can exile him, Ashes ain't gonna do nothing. But yeah, I'm being devil's advocate with you now. Right. What? I get what you're saying. It's abhorrent. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was so innocent, but it was you still typed horror in the chat. I've said it like 3 times, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, late night. This is what happens, guys. This was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. I hope you liked the Sultai deck. It was fun playing that crazy deck that we played against in the end there. Oh man, that was crazy. Thanks for helping me work on my top 15 list here, and I'll try to record some videos on that probably tomorrow, something like that. And then I'm still wanting to start the Twitch thing, but before I start the Twitch thing, I want to get the I want to get my layout changed. We need to go back to. I need to go back to like down here at the bottom, like where the music is. Like we'll probably have to move the music back up towards the top, up here somewhere. But I want to get my, you know, follow me on Twitch here, follow me on Twitter and YouTube. This way I can have one layout. Like, so if I'm on Twitch, you know, people from Twitch can come to the YouTube community, and the people from YouTube, yeah. So I looked into that, and I will actually need another piece of hardware so that I can double. I need to be able to dual stream, and that's not exactly easy. It's a lot of bandwidth. It's a lot of CPU usage. And I personally don't think that my CPU can handle it. I would love to be able to do both, but I will promise you guys we are not getting rid of the nightly show that I do on YouTube. No matter what, like like the show that I do between 8 and 9, and you know, sometimes I get to come on at 8, sometimes, most time it's about 9 o'clock, so. But that show is my bread and butter. Like, that's where most of you guys are at. If anything happened to that show, it would just get pushed back to an earlier time, which I've been wanting to do anyway, but like life just hasn't really allowed it. My wife even wants me to do it, but there's just always something going on, and I just can't seem to get online at 8 o'clock. So yeah, like that would be my big one for the YouTube show. So the YouTube show is not going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing the nightly YouTube show, but I want to start doing some daily shows on Twitch, things like that. I want to try to, you know, reach out to a broader audience. I want to, you know, get the growth restarted here on YouTube. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna, you know, call to action for, you know, you guys that are still listening and stuff. You know, anytime you can, you know, word of mouth, hey, check out this guy, or you know, this YouTube channel or anything like that. If you can share it on your Facebook, like share my videos on your Facebook, stuff like that. Any of these things, they help. They help a ton, guys. Like they really, really. You know, just when you guys hit that like button and stuff, it helps the metrics out. And the better my metrics are for YouTube, the more YouTube itself will promote me. Sometime around next year, I think I'm moving out of this place. I think I'm going to be moving out of Mississippi because it turns out that YouTube is actually horrible. They're more likely to promote your channel in an area that you're in. So I think I was actually getting more hits because I was in a place like Arizona. So Vanessa's got family in Dallas, Texas, and I actually like Texas. Dallas is a pretty nice area. So I'm probably going to end up, we're probably going to end up moving to Dallas next year at the end of this lease. For one thing, I know that we could probably get much better internet there. Like, I'm paying a ridiculous price for almost no internet here. Like, I have their largest package, and I can't get above 5 megabytes of upload speed, and I think that that's had a lot to do with some of the stream lag and things like that I've had since the move and everything. For those of you that have been with me for a while, I'm sure most of you know that the stream was much smoother. Everything went much better back when we yeah, I got 120 download and 5 upload. Like, what the? Come on, come on. But anyway, in Dallas we can get Gigablast or 1 gig, so that would we would just never have a problem with internet speeds with that. So that would be and for a little bit less than what I'm paying right now for this ridiculous crap. So yeah, anything other than the max package around here though gets you like 2.5 upload speed, and I'm like, no way, no how. I've got to have like 5 megabytes, please, at least. I would love to have like 30 or 40 upload, but yeah. It's just what it is, guys. I've said it like half a dozen times, but I just keep talking to you guys, right? But we're gonna get off here, or I'm gonna get off here. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I did. I had an absolute blast hanging out with you guys. So we're gonna catch you next time. Take care. You all have a good night. All of you. Sleep well. You're all good. You're at an Airbnb with 14 KB down. Oh my God. Are you buffering right now?